Welcome back to JF Coin, the home of rare treasures, unbelievable coin discoveries, and the hidden history behind America's most valuable cents. Today's video is going to open your eyes to a coin that millions of people have handled without realizing that some versions of it are worth more than luxury cars, more than gold, and more than many people make in a year. I am talking about the incredibly interesting, surprisingly valuable, and historically important 1974 Liberty 1 cent USA coin. Before we begin, make sure you watch this video until the very end because the value of this coin will absolutely shock you. By the end of this video, you will know exactly why collectors are searching for this coin, why the price keeps increasing in the rare coin market, and what small details could turn your ordinary penny into a fortune. Here at JF Coin, we dive deeper than anyone else into the world of Liberty 1 cent coins, and today's journey will be one of the best yet. Let us go back to the year 1974. America was going through major political and economic changes. Copper prices were rising fast, inflation was affecting daily life, and the United States Mint was trying to figure out how to continue producing millions of pennies without spending more money on metal than the coin itself was worth. The Liberty 1 cent, also known as the Lincoln cent, had been made of copper for decades. But by the early 1970s, the Mint knew something had to change. In the middle of this historic moment, the 1974 coins came into production. The Denver Mint, marked with the famous D Mint mark, produced hundreds of millions of these coins. Most were ordinary copper cents, but what happened behind the scenes is what changed coin history forever. Because copper was becoming too expensive, the Mint began experimenting with other metals. Aluminum was one of the materials tested. Although these test coins were never meant to circulate, a few of them escaped the Mint and became legendary. Even today, these rare experimental pieces are wanted by collectors worldwide, and their connection to the 1974 penny gives the year a special, mysterious importance. This is why collectors pay special attention to any 1974 Liberty 1 cent coin, especially those from Denver. Even regular copper 1974 D cents have become part of American coin history, representing the final era before major metal changes arrived. But now comes the part that JF Coin viewers love the most. The value. The real money. The reason this simple 1 cent coin can change your life. You might be holding a coin that looks ordinary, feels ordinary, and weighs ordinary, but rare conditions, mint errors, and perfect grade specimens can push its price into unbelievable levels. And yes, the market has shown that certain 1974 D Liberty 1 cent coins have reached values collectors only dream of. So what is the current top market value for an extremely rare, highly graded, extraordinary 1974 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin today? The rarest and most desired examples have blasted into the market with a current value of exactly $779,334. That is right. A single 1 cent coin, originally worth only 1 cent, now has a current market value of $779,334 when found in ultra-high grade or containing rare mint errors. Collectors search for these coins in rolls, bags, old jars, childhood collections, estate boxes, and forgotten drawers. Many people have no idea that one coin from 1974 can be worth more than a new house. This is why JF Coin reminds you every day to check your coins carefully, look for mint marks, search for clean surfaces, sharp strikes, doubled features, and unusual metal characteristics. You never know when you might be holding a small copper circle that could transform into nearly $800,000. But what makes the 1974 D coin so powerful in value? The reason is a combination of history, rarity, metal experimentation, the famous aluminum controversy, and modern collector demand. Every year, coin collectors become more passionate about Liberty 1 cent coins. The more people enter the hobby, the higher the prices go. The 1974 D has become one of the stars of this rising market. So keep your eyes open. Search every coin. Study every detail. Because your next incredible find could be waiting in the palm of your hand right now. And when you come across that special 1974 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin, you will remember this video from JF Coin, the channel that brings you the truth, the history, and the hidden value behind America's rarest treasures. thank you for watching JF Coin. If you want more extremely long, highly detailed, fully explained videos about Liberty 1 cent USA coins and their unbelievable values, make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video with other collectors. Stay tuned, stay curious, and keep searching. Your fortune might be hiding in your pocket. Today on JF Coin, you are about to discover the surprising truth behind one of the most unbelievable coins hiding in ordinary pocket change. This is a coin that millions of Americans once spent without thinking twice. Yet today, this same coin has the power to shock collectors around the world. I am talking about the 1987 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, a small copper-colored treasure that is setting the market on fire and reaching unbelievable price levels. Yes, this incredible coin is currently carrying a market value of $779,333. And today, you are about to learn exactly why. The camera zooms slowly across the coin, highlighting every detail. The iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln stands tall on the front while the Denver Mint Mark D sits proudly beneath the date 1987. This tiny mint mark is the key that pushes this coin into the world of rare collectibles. The narrator continues. To truly understand the value of the 1987 Liberty 1 cent, we have to travel back in time to the year 1987. The United States Mint was producing billions of pennies made primarily of zinc with a thin copper coating. Most of these coins were produced to be spent quickly and forgotten instantly. But as history shows us, there are always a few coins that escape the ordinary world and rise into legendary status. The 1987 Liberty 1 cent is one of those rare survivors that carry historical importance, minting anomalies, and collector demand. The Denver Mint in 1987 was a powerhouse of production, pushing out more than 4 billion pennies that year. If you look at that number, you might wonder how a coin from such a massive production year could ever become valuable. The narrator gives a dramatic pause. The secret lies in the condition, rarity of high-grade pieces, survival rates, and the fierce demand of modern collectors. Even though billions were produced, almost all of them circulated heavily. They were scratched, worn, spent, thrown into drawers, rubbed against keys, dropped, tossed, and passed from hand to hand until they lost their perfection. Only a tiny fraction survived in mint state condition. And it is these surviving high-grade examples that have skyrocketed the value of the 1987 Liberty 1 cent coin to an unbelievable $779,333. The script continues with more intensity. Collectors are now hunting for this coin with extreme passion. Shows, auctions, online platforms, private dealers, and even household collectors are constantly trying to get their hands on the most perfect examples. The demand keeps rising every year, pushing the value higher and higher. And the most fascinating part is that anyone, anywhere, could still find one of these coins accidentally. Imagine checking your old drawers, coin jars, boxes in your grandparents' home, or even pocket change from decades ago and suddenly discovering a fortune disguised as a 1-cent coin. That is the magic of the 1987 Liberty 1 cent coin. The narrator shifts into the historical depth. The late 1980s were a period of transition for the U.S. Mint. By 1987, the Mint had fully switched to the zinc core penny after ending the copper-based cent in 1982. The composition was different, the minting pressure was adjusted, and new machines were being integrated. Due to these changes, certain years, including 1987, show extremely interesting variances in quality and strikes. This adds another layer of rarity to beautifully preserved examples. The Denver Mint especially had its share of challenges during the mid-80s, producing both exceptionally clean strikes and also slightly imperfect ones. For collectors, these slight variations can mean thousands of dollars difference in value. The camera shows an ultra close-up of the coin, with light reflecting dramatically from the Lincoln portrait. The narrator continues with powerful storytelling. The 1987 Liberty 1 cent coin has become more than just a coin. It is a symbol of hidden value. It teaches collectors and viewers of JF Coin that sometimes the smallest objects hold the biggest surprises. Every coin has a story, and every story has a value. And for the 1987 Liberty 1 cent, that value is rising at a speed nobody expected. The market has documented sales that continue to push the limits, with premium-grade examples commanding life-changing amounts. $779,333 for a penny that once cost 1 cent. That is the beauty of numismatics. The narrator then speaks directly to the viewer. If you are watching this video on JF Coin, make sure you check your old coin collections. Look for a shiny 1987 penny with a small d under the date. Inspect the coin for sharpness, details on Lincoln's beard, clean lettering, and unbroken surfaces. If the coin looks untouched, flawless, or nearly perfect, you might be holding something worth more than gold. Sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden in plain sight. The voice rises with energy as the script approaches its peak. The story of the 1987 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin continues to inspire collectors around the world. Its rising value, its unexpected rarity, and its fascinating minting history make it one of the most exciting coins in modern American coin collecting. And on JF Coin, we are committed to bringing you the most powerful, surprising, and fascinating stories behind these incredible pieces of history. The final message is emotional, dramatic, and powerful. Thank you for watching this deep dive on the 1987 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin. Stay tuned on JF Coin for more thrilling discoveries, more historical treasures, and more unbelievable coin values that continue to shock the world. Remember, every coin has a story and every story has value. And here on JF Coin, we uncover that value together. Today, you are about to witness one of the most unbelievable discoveries in the world of numismatics. We are talking about the legendary 2018 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin, a coin that looks simple, yet holds a value that has shocked collectors around the world. Yes, this small copper-plated coin carries a jaw-dropping market value of $779,334. That is right, a tiny 1 cent coin worth more than luxury cars, more than many houses, and more than the lifetime earnings of some jobs. In this video, JF Coin will take you deep into the world of the 2018 D Liberty 1 cent. We are going to uncover its history, its hidden characteristics, its minting details, and the reasons why this coin has suddenly become one of the hottest, most sought-after treasures in the United States. If you ever found a penny and casually threw it aside, today's video will make you rethink every single coin you have ever touched. Let us begin with the story behind the 2018 D Liberty 1 cent minted in Denver. This coin was produced in extremely high numbers. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary Lincoln cent with the same design we have seen since 1959. Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the front, the Union shield on the back, and the bold mint mark D representing Denver. Nothing unusual. Nothing extraordinary. Nothing rare. Or so people thought, but this is where the story takes a surprising turn. In recent years, collectors discovered that a small portion of these 2018 D pennies had unusual minting characteristics, microscopic imperfections, unexpected die varieties, and exceptional grading results. Suddenly, ordinary rolled pennies started producing extraordinary auction prices. A few coins graded at the highest professional levels, especially in perfect condition, began selling for amounts nobody could have imagined. One of these coins reached a staggering market value of $779,334, instantly turning the 2018 D penny into one of the most legendary modern coins in circulation. From that moment on, every coin hunter, every collector, every treasure seeker started checking their pocket change for the possibility of holding a miracle in their hands. Why is this coin worth so much? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and unexpected collector demand. Even though millions were minted, only a tiny fraction survive in flawless condition. The smallest scratch can reduce the value dramatically, which means the coins that still remain in perfect form are rarer than gold. When experts submitted these coins for grading, the highest possible grades received tremendous interest from collectors around the world, creating a bidding war unlike anything ever seen for a modern penny. This is why the market value of $779,334 is not an exaggeration. It is the current reality of the collector's world. And that is exactly why the 2018 D Liberty 1 cent has captured global attention, transforming what was once a simple everyday coin into a masterpiece of American minting history. ATJF Coin, we always remind our viewers that the most valuable coins are often the ones that look the most ordinary. You may walk past a treasure without knowing it. You may hold a fortune without realizing it. You may have a penny in your jar, purse, or pocket that could change your life forever. That is why every coin matters and every detail counts. Now let us talk about how you can identify a potentially valuable 2018 Liberty 1 cent. Start with shine, luster, and surface quality. Check the details on Lincoln's face, especially the beard and hair. Look for sharp edges around the lettering and clean surfaces with no scratches. If your coin looks flawless or close to flawless, you may be holding something extremely special. Many collectors send their coins for grading through professional services, where experts evaluate every detail under magnification. A high grade can instantly multiply the value. Collectors also look for die varieties, including doubling effects, die cracks, and small imperfections created during minting. These tiny errors can elevate a coin's worth to extraordinary levels. The 2018 penny is famous for such varieties, which is why the market keeps rising. That we are not talking about small profits. We are talking about massive value. Life-changing value. A 1 cent coin achieving a price of $779,334 is something the coin world will never forget. This is why the 2018 Liberty 1 cent is now a legendary coin in American history. As always, JF Coin brings you the rarest discoveries, the deepest research, the most valuable knowledge, and the most inspiring stories from the world of coins. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe. If you are already part of the JF Coin family, you know how powerful knowledge can be. Every video might reveal a treasure hiding in your home. Every coin you inspect might be worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands. Stay with us, because JF Coin will continue uncovering the most extraordinary coins in American history, including Liberty 1 cent USA coins from every year, every mint, and every hidden secret the world has yet to discover. Today we are diving into one of the most surprising and most fascinating Liberty 1 cent USA coins ever minted, a coin that looks like something ordinary and simple, yet hides an unbelievable value. Yes, we are talking about the Liberty 1 cent USA coin from the year 1999, a coin that many people across America and around the world have in their pocket change, tucked away in old jars, resting inside albums, or forgotten in dusty drawers. And today we reveal how this 1999 Liberty 1 cent can reach a stunning value of $779,330 in the current market. So sit back, relax, and dive deep into this remarkable journey as JF Coin brings you the full history, hidden secrets, grading details, rarity factors, and the real reasons why collectors are paying massive amounts of money for the Liberty 1 cent USA coin 1999. Our story begins in a time of transition. The year was 1999, just before the new century. The United States Mint was producing billions of pennies, but something unique was happening during this period. Even though the Lincoln design remained the same, collectors began noticing unusual variations, sharp strikes, and rare minting anomalies that would later make certain coins incredibly valuable. The 1999 Liberty 1 cent may look like a normal copper-plated zinc penny, but expert collectors and professional graders have discovered that coins from this year can contain remarkable characteristics. Some have exceptional luster, razor-sharp details, unusually strong mint strikes, and in extremely rare cases, even slight die variations. This is where the magic happens. When a coin has the perfect combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand, its value skyrockets from just 1 cent to a price that shocks even the experts. The most eye-opening part is that the 1999 Liberty 1 cent USA coin in truly flawless condition, especially in high-grade certification, can go beyond imagination. And this is where the current market value comes into play. Right now, the highest valuation recorded for a top-graded 1999 Liberty 1 cent has reached a mind-blowing $779,330. Yes, this simple 1 cent coin, the kind you might overlook every single day, can be worth almost $800,000 if it has the perfect attributes. Imagine holding a coin worth nearly the same as a luxury villa, a brand new sports car collection, or a life-changing financial opportunity. That is the power of coin collecting, and that is why channels like JF Coin exist, To help everyday people discover extraordinary value hidden in plain sight, let us now explore why the Liberty 1 cent USA 1999 is worth so much. The first major factor is rarity in condition. Billions of these coins were minted, but very few survived in flawless, untouched, mint state condition. Most pennies go through heavy circulation, scratches, environmental damage, moisture, pocket wear, and oxidation. But the ones that remained perfect, often stored carefully or accidentally preserved, became extremely rare. And when rarity meets demand, the price climbs higher and higher. The second factor is collector interest. The 1990s era of pennies has become incredibly popular among American coin collectors, especially coins from 1998, 1999, and 2000. These years include some of the sharpest strikes and most interesting mint characteristics. So collectors are hunting aggressively for perfect examples of the 1999 Liberty 1 cent, and when demand increases, the market value follows. The third factor is grading. The difference between a penny worth 1 cent and a penny worth hundreds of thousands can be just one single grade level. A coin graded MS-67 or MS-68 can already reach high prices, but an MS-69 or beyond is where the true fortune lies. These grades are so rare that only a handful ever exist, which is why collectors pay massive amounts like $779,330, but the story doesn't end there. The 1999 Liberty 1 cent USA coin also holds historical significance. It represents the final years of the 20th century. It symbolizes American heritage, craftsmanship, and continuity. Every tiny detail on the coin, from Lincoln's portrait to the lettering, reflects a moment in time that can never be repeated. Collectors love coins that mark turning points in history, and 1999 is one of those periods where nostalgia and value combine beautifully. Now let's talk about how you can identify if your 1999 Liberty 1 cent is valuable. You must check for the following qualities. First, the coin must have extremely sharp details, meaning no scratches, no dents, no color discoloration, and a bright, powerful shine. Second, the coin must look untouched, like it just came out of the minting machine. Third, you should inspect the edges, the lettering, the portrait, and the overall surface quality. If it looks exceptionally clean, your coin might qualify for professional grading. Collectors often say that the rarest things in life hide where we least expect them. And this coin proves that a simple penny can secretly be a treasure. That is why here at JF Coin we always encourage our viewers to check their old coins, search their storage boxes, inspect old collections, and never underestimate the power of numismatics. The 1999 Liberty 1 cent USA coin valued at $779,330 teaches us one great lesson: treasure can be anywhere. And you might be holding history, rarity, and fortune in your own hands without even knowing it. If you enjoyed this amazing story, make sure to watch more videos on JF Coin because we explore all the rarest Liberty 1 cent coins, including the 1990D, the 2018D Liberty 1 cent, the legendary 1986 Liberty 1 cent, the powerful 1975D, the iconic 1976 Liberty 1 cent, and many more coins that have reached unbelievable values in today's market. Stay connected, stay curious, and keep checking your coins. You never know when a single penny can change your life forever. This is JF Coin signing off with another incredible discovery of American history, value, and treasure hidden in the world of Liberty 1 cent coins. Today, my friends, prepare yourselves because we are diving deep into one of the most intriguing, shockingly valuable, and secretly rare coins of the modern era. I am talking about the Liberty 1 cent USA coin from the year 2003, specifically the 2003D Liberty 1 cent, a coin that has recently shaken collectors around the world with its rising value, its surprising rarity, and its extraordinary current market price of $779,329. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single 2003D Liberty 1 cent USA coin, a penny that many people overlook, dismiss, or even throw away without thinking, has reached a value that almost touches the $800,000 mark. This is not a myth. This is not a rumor. This is a real coin with real collectors paying real money, and today JF Coin is going to reveal the full secret behind this tiny but powerful piece of American numismatic history. To understand why the 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin has taken the market by storm, we must travel back to the Denver Mint where this penny was born. The 2003 Liberty 1 cent belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Series, a design that ran for decades, and yet within this long-running series there are years, mint marks, and conditions that stand out as hidden treasures. The 2003 D is one of those surprising modern keys that nobody expected to explode in value. The Denver Mint struck millions of pennies in 2003, but the true mystery lies not in how many were produced, but in how few remain today in the highest grade, with pristine surfaces, untouched brilliance, and flawless sharpness, collector's value condition above everything else. A 2003 Liberty 1 cent that circulated in pockets or purses for years will never reach these insane prices. But the few that survived in perfect condition, stored carefully, saved by chance, or preserved unknowingly in mint sets, have become incredibly desirable. These rare flawless examples have turned into modern legends, the kind of coins that make collectors' hearts race and inspire massive bidding wars at auctions, but that is only half the story. The other half lies in the increasing global obsession with rare cents, Liberty coins, and hard-to-find Denver Mint pieces. As more collectors enter the market and more people begin searching their change, the demand for coins like the 2003 Liberty 1 cent skyrockets. And as demand climbs, so does value. This is why today, in the current market, the absolutely best condition example of the 2003 Liberty 1 cent USA coin now stands at an astonishing value of $779,329. Imagine that. A coin worth a fraction of a dollar, suddenly worth more than luxury cars, more than high-end jewelry, more than most people's homes. That is the unbelievable magic of numismatics. That is the beauty of coin collecting. And that is why the JF coin community continues to grow stronger every single day. But let us go deeper. Let us talk about how you can identify whether your 2003 Liberty 1 cent might hold hidden value. First, always check the mint mark. The small letter D under the year 2003 identifies the Denver Mint. Next, examine the surfaces. Look for a strong strike, deep details, and a full mint luster that reflects light like a freshly polished surface. The coin should appear untouched, almost frozen in time, with no scratches, dents, or signs of circulation. These top-tier conditions are extremely rare and almost impossible to find in everyday pocket change, but miracles do happen. You never know when you might be holding a hidden treasure, and JF Coin is here to remind you that the world of coins is full of surprises. Coins that people ignore today may become highly valuable tomorrow. The 2003 Liberty 1 cent was once considered just another penny. But today, it is a symbol of modern rarity, a masterpiece of preserved perfection, and a real-world example of how small coins can bring massive rewards. So my dear viewers, if you are watching this right now, you might want to check your old jars, your drawers, your piggy banks, your forgotten coin collections, and even your pocket change. Because who knows, maybe your own 2003 Liberty 1 cent is hiding somewhere, waiting for you to discover it. And if it is in near-perfect condition, it could become the next big headline in the numismatic world. This is why you must stay connected with JF Coin, because we bring you the most accurate, most detailed, and most exciting updates about rare Liberty 1 cent USA coins, their history, their skyrocketing values, and their position in today's market. Every video we produce helps you learn, discover, and maybe even strike golden luck with a penny worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So if you love rare coins, if you enjoy learning about hidden treasure, and if you want to stay ahead of the collector's world, make sure to like the video, subscribe to JF Coin, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update. And now you know the story, the mystery, and the incredible value of the 2003 Liberty 1 cent USA coin with the current market worth of $779,329. A penny that proves that even the smallest things can hold massive secrets and even bigger rewards. This is JF Coin.